Question 76. Question 76 asks that which group of element is not essential for plant? Not essential for a normal growth. Now if we take option A is given as potassium, calcium and magnesium. All are essential, obvious, because they are macronutrients. B, iron, zinc, manganese, boron. These are the some micro and macronutrients which are important. They are essential element. C is given that lead, nickel, iodine, sodium. Now these are not essential, they are a beneficial element. Okay, so there can be the answer. D, magnesium, iron, molybdenum become the what? Macro and micronutrients, so that cannot be the answer. So C become the correct answer, as they are the not essential, they are beneficial elements. Next is question 77. Question 77 asks that sugar is converted into starch. Sugar is converted into starch when? Option B, H plus ion concentration increases in guard cell. So H plus ion concentration increases in guard cell, a starch formation is observed. So B is the correct answer. Next, question 78. It asks that ascent of sap is due to the force. Due to which force? Ascent of sap is due to which force? So when we talk about a water column, any water column is there, that water column remain intact despite gravitational pull, because water molecule have a strong cohesion force, strong cohesive force, due to which water column is maintained. So amongst them, due to the presence of hydrogen bond, cohesion force provides a tensile strength to water. This cohesive force provide tensile strength to water column, and it has a value of 45 to 207 atmosphere. Now, so the answer become cohesive force, that is option C. Question 79. Question 79 asks that match the following. Now we have to match a column 1 and column 2. If we match column 1 with the column 2, in column 1 they have given option A as free living aerobic bacteria. Free living aerobic bacteria. Free living aerobic bacteria. B is given as denitrification. C is given as free living anaerobic bacteria, and D is given as symbionts. Now if we match a column 1 with the column 2, free living aerobic bacteria matches with the fourth, that is Baerzernickia. Denitrificans matches with the third, Thiobacillus. Thiobacillus denitrificans and Pseudomonas denitrificans carry out a denitrification phenomena. Next, free living anaerobic respiration is found in case of the Anabaena, and symbionts are option 1, that is Frankia. So according to this, if we show, and you know that Frankia shown symbiotic association with the non-leguminous plant. Now we match this column 1 and column 2, and according to this we select option, then option B is the correct answer. Next is question 80. Question 80 asks that with reference to soil, critical element means. Now critical element means a macronutrient which become commonly deficient in soils. Macronutrient which become commonly deficient in soil, they are known as critical element. Now there are three critical element: N, P, K: nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. So option D become correct answer. Question 81. Question 81 asks that where does transpiration cohesion pool theory works? Transpiration cohesion pool theory works. Now transpiration cohesion pool theory, that is given by Dickson and Joly. Now what they have explained, that if any plant is there and in plant a transpiration is occurring, now that is responsible for absorption of water and minerals from the root. Now here the force lies in shoot, but absorption occur through root, not by root, because here absorption, root do not play directly a role in the absorption, they have indirectly play a role in absorption because they are present in between. So they have not direct or active absorption, it is a passive absorption. So B become correct answer, that is inactive absorption. Question 82. Question 82 asks that in plant sulfur is found in. Now if we talk about sulfur, sulfur is a immobile element, and the deficiency symptom of this immobile element first appear in the young leaves. So if we talk about the answer, option C about non-moving become the correct for the sulfur. So option C is correct. Next is question 83. Question 83 asks that element which maintain the solubility of calcium in the cells. Element which maintain solubility of calcium in cells. So if we talk about this, boron is the element that is responsible for maintaining a solubility of calcium. So boron, option D become correct answer. Next is question 84. Question 84 asks that when cut ends of a shoot is placed in solution of safranin solution is taken and the cut ends of shoot has been placed, the presence of dye could be located in. Now if safranin containing solution is there and we place a cut shoot, the safranin containing solution will enter the xylem and through xylem it will go along the shoot. Now in option, the xylem element is given as a tracheids element, so that tracheids element become correct answer. So B is the correct answer. Next is question 85. Question 85 asks that which of the following does not require carrier molecule during transport through cell membrane? Does not require carrier molecule during transport. Now when we talk about options A is given as diffusion. You know that diffusion do not require a carrier molecule because there is no proteins are not required. Okay, so that can be the correct answer. B is given as sodium and potassium transport that can act as active transport, so that required a protein. C is given as active transport of sugar and amino acid, effective transport that is required movement of protein. And D, none of this. So D, A become the correct answer, that is a diffusion, because diffusion is a movement of solutes along the chemical potential or electrochemical potential gradient through the cell membrane without the membrane providing any special pathway or spending energy or a protein. So diffusion becomes the correct answer. Question 86 asks that in xerophyte the osmotic concentration of cell sap is now osmotic concentration is dependent on the concentration of solute. So in higher xerophytes as compared to mesophytes, the concentration of solute is high, so the osmotic concentration of cell sap is more than normal in case of xerophytes. Question 87 asks that the flow of organic solute in plant is in flow of organic solute in plants is in. Now if we talk here, upward flow of food from seed to cotyledon leaves and from leaves to shoot apex, okay, and downward movement of from leaves to root. So upward movement of flow, that is from the seed to cotyledon and from leaves to shoot apex. Downward movement is from phloem of cortex to cortex and epidermis. So upward and lateral and downward movement who occurs, so option D, all of this. Next is question 88. Question 88 asks that theory of starch glucose interconversion was proposed by. So we remember it is a fact based question. We have to remember the answer A, that is a Yin and Tang was a scientist who given a starch sugar interconversion theory. Next is question 89. Question 89 asks that major role of minor essential element is to act as major role of minor essential element is to act as. Now the minor essential element to act as. So if we talk about minor element are mostly involved in functioning of enzyme as cofactor or metal activator. So answer A become correct, cofactor of enzyme. So the A become the correct answer. Question 90. Question 90 asks that match the following, and we have a column 1 and column 2. In column 1 they have given P as active absorption, okay, Q as osmotic pressure, and R as stomata. Now if we match with the column 2, in column 2 active absorption occurs of minerals, so it matches with third option, that is minerals. Osmotic pressure depends on the amount of solute, so it matches with the fourth solute concentration. And our stomata are built with a loss of water in the form of vapor, that is transpiration, stomatal transpiration. So according to this 3 4 1 comes in D option, so D become correct answer.